And welcome to Girls Talk. I'm Kathryn. I'm with Erin, and we are sitting with Cathy Ulmer, who is the owner of the Ulmer Pharmacy in Bluffton. Nice for you to join us this morning.
Thank you very much. I love it.
So this morning we're going to start off with an open conversation. Who wants to start?
Well, I have a great question because I haven't seen you in a while, but
I know.
Rumor has it that you're a very busy woman these days, and you've got something cooking, and we want to hear about it.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Yes, we just launched a travel show.
That's so exciting.
Thank you. It's been something that I've been thinking about for the last couple of years. I just moved here from Montreal, and learning about the Lowcountry and just coastal living.
You caught the bug.
I caught the bug. And so as that sort of formulated, and as I've been hosting all the different shows here with 843 TV and WHHI, I just love all these stories that I'm learning about. So along with that concept, it was about the same time when Anthony Bourdain passed away.
Yes, I love
And
him.
that was such a loss. And I love
Yes.
his organic way of communicating with people. And I thought, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a go and see. And so finally we launched. It's been exciting. You're on YouTube right now, looking for sponsors and advertisers and all those kinds of things.
And so you would go out and explore coastal areas and meet the people and kind of peel the layers back and find out what's going on, where the hidden gems are, that kind of thing?
Exactly. You read my mind.
So where have you been and where are you going?
That's a good question.
All right. So our first launch, we started locally here in the Bluffton area. We have distillery, the Burnt Church Distillery, which is recently opened with Sean and Billy Watterson. And that is now the first one that we have on YouTube. The second one will be coming up will be the Roasting Room with Jordan.
One of my favorite spots.
One of our favorite spots. We're talking about him. In fact, I'm going to be going to the Roasting Room tonight.
Very nice.
They have-
Who's playing?
I can't remember right now, but
Someone great, I'm sure.
Oh, great,
He's
absolutely.
great at sourcing the best.
oh, you know what? And here's the thing: even if you don't think you know the person, you show up and you're always just delighted. You always are glad that you did because it's just the venue, the music. It's just such an intimate setting.
It's an intimate setting, and it's such a great spot right there, being in the middle of everything. So
Right.
it gives you like a homey feel.
It does. And so along with this, we have other stories that are coming up, the history tours and also Mitchellville.
You have a lot of work to do just here because it's such a rich cultural area with arts, music, and food, and so much.
We do, and I'm grateful for that because I don't have to go too far.
Right, to start out.
But our intention is to be along all the coastlines. So the show is called Coastal with Kathryn, wherever the ocean meets the shore. So the intention is, thank you. And it's a travel show with a splash of fashion and style. So as you know, I'm very much in the fashion world. And so people are like, don't leave that. Stay in that wheel, in that lane as well. So I'm sort of just also working with, our coastal communities and looking at the fashions. We'll have Spartina, we have the Haven Boutique, there's so many gems here, everybody.
Having moved here though, have you noticed a shift or a difference in the way what fashion means to a coastal community versus, maybe a bigger city?
There is a big shift. I mean, I lived in Montreal, New York City, I've lived abroad, so it's a wardrobe that I think people shift towards because number one, it's a warmer climate. Number two, you find you wear happier colors. I find that has been something that we're doing.
Warm weather brings out bright colors.
Yeah, but I think the water sort of takes it to us. The sand, it's just sort of it's a more open environment. I think when everybody's running around in tennis clothes or golf clothes, and it's just it's an active environment. I think people want their wardrobe to sort of be that part, and they want to wear something nice too. They want to feel happy and friendly. Does that make sense?
Oh, it does. I mean, we've got plenty of Lily Pulitzer and all of that here, so I think it's totally about how we live here. It's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. In fact, I have a lot of people contacting me who are coming from cities, and they say, look, my wardrobe does not lend itself for living here, so can you help me find a retired lifestyle?
Are you like, first thing, ditch the ties?
Right?
You rarely see that
and
here,
the shoes.
Put your flip-flops on.
Put your flip-flops or your sandals on.
It just is a little more casual, but resort casual.
And put the suits away.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wore socks twice this past winter.
It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling.
It is.
Meanwhile, in Montreal, we wear fur, so
So when you do leave the Lowcountry, what sort of is on your mind as like the next stop? regionally.
You know, now that COVID is lifted, we're endless, and that's the nice thing. Because at first I thought I was going to go up to Maine, down to Florida, and go around the Panhandle, and go over the West Coast. So as soon as we can able to do it, we will. You know what? Have people write in and tell us where they want us to go.
Okay,
Well, we'll be
that's
anxiously
great.
waiting
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll let
Okay,
them know.
well, thank you very much for sharing that with me today. And we'll be right back with more Girls Talk, and we're going to talk to Cathy about compounding, which is so important, and it's a really important topic.